it's not division. I have to say. So today, the PDP, as recognized by the Constitution and INEC, is one, led by Abdurrahman, and secretary is Senator Anyang. So we are one party, and we are appealing to the other group to come together to work with us as a team, so that together we can forge ahead to win the 2027 election. There is no more faction in PDP as far as we are concerned. Even the other group have also accepted that there is need for us to come together and work as a team. And so moving forward, there is going to be e-registration, which will start on Monday. E-registration will start on Monday, and it will take us 2 weeks. And now, I'm sure we're all conversant with the new electoral act signed by the president. And so what we are expected to do is that there is no more indirect primaries. That is the electoral college that we used to do. It is going to be won by consensus. Consensus, the people will come together and agree that this will be our candidate. If they buy forms, they will have to sign to withdraw, that they have withdrawn and made one person a candidate. But I would like to employ all the party faithfuls, go back from your ward to local government, to zones, and then to state, and do your local zoning. And then, if possible, come out with consensus candidates. Then there will be no primaries. But if not, the only option that will be left will be that we will have to go to direct primaries. And that will require that all those who are going to be registered in every ward will participate in the primaries. So everybody will be allowed to participate. But it will only be those who will be registered in that e-registration that we're starting on Monday. I am assured that by Monday, the portal will be provided so that people will go on and register. People will be called in Makudi here and trained within 1 day, and they can go back to their wards and local government and do the registration. And already, in compliance with the laws and the directive of INEC, we have fixed 29th to 30th of March for our national convention. So those of you who were delegates and did not have opportunity of participating in Ibadan, as you were complaining, this time around it is not going to be far from you. It is going to be held in Abuja, 29th and 30th, where national officials of the primaries, through direct primaries, or whether you do consensus for State House of Assembly, is 2nd of May that primaries will be conducted, whether it is by consensus or by direct primaries. State House of Assembly, I repeat again, 2nd of May. National Assembly primaries, that is for Senate and for House of Reps. This will take place on the 9th of May. That's about a week after the one of State House of Assembly. And then will be followed by gubernatorial primaries on the 16th of May, 2026. Of course, presidential primaries will be conducted on the 25th of, I've concluded that where there is no consensus, primaries will be conducted free and fair. And whosoever wins, that will be the candidate. We are not going to impose again. No more imposition of candidates. So let this be known. And so it's important that I make this known. And so please, all the party structures, go ahead and start doing your zoning. Where you cannot conclude, where you have issues, and where you think that the leadership of the party should intervene, you let us know, and we are willing to do that to help you have credible, reputable candidates that will go ahead. So on that note, before the chairman will speak to us, we call on the Senate leader who, for want of time, may not be here with us throughout the day, because we are still going to receive speeches from all the zones and from other prominent individuals of the party. But before he leaves, let him make some remarks to his people. Thank you.
As you plenty like this, now so your voice reach. Power to the people! Better. Well, thank you very much. I don't want your spirit to be dampened. I don't want you to think that this gathering is for nothing. As a matter of fact, as His Excellency has just stated, I came from a burial yesterday in Ushongo, and I'm here today in this meeting. And I can say PDP is on the move. If I said the governor is not doing well, if I say the governor has neglected Zone C, if I say the governor has abandoned Zone C, they say I don't begin. They say I don't begin. If I say there is no development in Benue State and insecurity is on the rise, they say, what about you? You are senator, you are in Abuja. I'm happy they also acknowledge that I'm senator. But the man who is governor, who swear to an oath to protect the lives and property of Benue people, is the governor. And every month, he collects all the money that is due for Benue on behalf of us. All the local governments have monies allocated to them. The governor collects them. Those who are signing papers for him, when the time comes, he will not go to jail with them. And so let the chairmen who are collecting money and signing papers for the governor know that when the time comes, they will be accountable to the people. When I say the governor is not doing well and I complain, they say, Abamoro, don't begin again. But let me tell you something. In the beginning, and I want government house to deny it, I came for him. I advised all my assembly members to vote for the speaker of his choice to create stability for his government. And now I can no longer talk to him. If I cannot talk to him, I can speak to him. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. And I want you to know this. It is not about the T person versus the Idoma person. That is not. It's about Benue State. And so today, I'm encouraged by this strategic partnership that is coming on board. Because it means that discerning Benue people, whether in Party A or Party B or Party C, have acknowledged the fact that Benue State is collapsing. And so I was just telling my friend when he shouted the APC, I said, no, this one is not meeting for APC now. This one is PDP meeting. We are strategically partnering with ourselves on ideas or not on slogans. Not on slogans. We are partnering on ideas to rescue Benue State. At the end of the day, if it is a candidate or an aspirant from APC that majority of Benue people say should be our candidate, he becomes our candidate and all of us will fight behind him. But if it is a candidate of PDP by majority of Benue people, I want us to have the courage to fight behind him. Our mission here is to rescue Benue State. From the other side of Benue State, those of them, lackeys of the governor, who will not hear a criticism of governor, when he should know that criticism is meant for governor to realize his mistake and sit up for the benefit of Benue State, when the time comes, let them come. Let us go to Zone C. Let them galvanize vote for Alia. Let them come and win their local governments for Alia. When the time comes, let them come and show Benue people the projects that Alia has executed or is executing in their own various local governments. But that is not for here. That is for me and them. That is for us and them. But at this meeting, we are putting Benue State together against bad governance. And all of us must agree from today. Whether you are Tiv or you are Idoma, you are Igede, or you are whatever. Let us agree that something is not just adding up in Benue State. If you agree, follow me. And so, today, as a matter of course, and based on our conventions, all of us are filing behind our leader of the PDP here, Governor Tom. All of us cannot lead at the same time. At any point in time, somebody must lead us. My prayer is for God to give him the wisdom, the strength to lead well, so that we can get to the promised land. And so, we're here. No Alia, no Benue. I do not pray for him to die, you. But so if Alia dies tomorrow, there is no Benue again. No Alia, no Benue. What is it intended to achieve? To intimidate you. Alia is not the first governor of Benue State, and he will not be the last governor of Benue State. And no individual person is bigger than Benue State. And so, they want to crack you. Barely 24 hours after our vocal Ben Bayotiong was appointed consultant to the media team of Benue PDP, he was attacked. His car was burnt. He barely escaped by the whiskers. But those who perpetrate evil forget that there is God. I want to say it here bold and clear that we will not be intimidated. And so, as you go from here to your various communities, sleep with your one eye open and know that non-state actors have been recruited to target you. They can target you, but don't fall victim. Those of them who are doing this thing, they don't have two lives. They also have blood flowing in their veins. Even in the presence of God, there is provision for an eye for an eye. And finally, look at the number of people who want to contest election on the platform of APC. Look at the caliber of persons who want to contest election on the platform of PDP. Look at the caliber of Benue people that gathered yesterday in Ushongo and are gathered here today. It is not because they don't have anything to do in their homes or in their spare times. It's because they have realized that all is not well. And we cannot allow these same human beings to continue to preside over our common patrimony. We must do something. The time is now. Thank you very much.
We thank the minority leader of the Senate, His Excellency Distinguished Senator Dr. Patrick Abamuru, for that wonderful remarks. We want to thank him for finding time. Like he said, he was with us in Ushongo yesterday, and he is also here today throughout. And so we want to thank you. Thank you very much, Distinguished Senate Minority Leader. Let me welcome two distinguished Nigerians, those who have distinguished themselves in their careers. First, wait. PDP! PDP! Please, if we are here for this meeting, I want to hear your response. PDP! The meeting is not over yet. We have two distinguished Nigerians, two respected Benue sons that have just joined us. I would like to introduce them and invite them to make brief remarks. We have in the house the former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, the learned Chief Michael Kase Aondaka SAN, the Viana Yangetiv, is also a governorship aspirant of the APC, and so we invite him to give us a brief remarks. Your Excellency, sir.
Your Excellency, the leader of PDP in Benue State and the deputy leader of the strategic partnership in Benue State. Your Excellency, Dr. Samuel Otong, the party chairman of PDP, Ezekiel Adaji, my in-law, is here, and I give you special thanks. Your Excellency, Mr. Mike Mpu, before he contested for this seat, once Your Excellency, always Your Excellency. Your Excellency, Ambassador Chive Garvey, my colleagues, Your Excellencies, Professor Tiavia, my younger brother, Ucha, and a host of all. And now I hear Pastor, my other brother, Touja, has joined the rest. So everything is finished. Yesterday was my happiest day in my life, because when people want to intimidate you and you show them they are nothing, you're only taking your time. The visit and the burial of the former chairman of PDP was just a tip to show these people that what they are talking is rubbish. when the time comes, we trust in God. They have left God. And what happened yesterday was an act of God. Over 200 cars followed His Excellency. And everybody was there. All the aspirants were there. Aspirants in PDP, aspirants in APC under the strategic partnership were talking as brothers. We were to show them that when the time comes, I don't think anybody will come to say he's going to disrupt campaign in this state. Let me acknowledge my uncle, Mr. Henji, and my mother, Mrs. Gaji, who are here, and my father, my biological father, Atsaga member. They are here. I want to let you know, if your son is on sojourn and he's always visiting home, you should know he wants to come back. And for over 2 years, not now, Mr. Mku can attest, for over 2 years I have been visiting home. Not those who are trying to visit home now. I have been visiting home for over 2 years. And I am waiting to hear when my elders, my father from my maternal side, Mr. Laha Zevi, will show me where to sit. And that is why every time you see me with His Excellency, Dr. Otom, and to you people, is to let you say, come home, you will be safe, and I will show you where to sit. Because you cannot go on sojourn and just come straight and say, this is your farm. Even if it is your farm, that is, even though I was integral member of PDP with an appointment as an Attorney General and Minister of Justice, I left them. So I cannot come back and say, let me sit on that farm. It is the elders here who will put me and show me a farm. If they say I should follow you, Professor, I will follow. But if you say it's me, thank you very much. So, my main issue here, which I will say, is that first let me thank His Excellency for being very resilient. Personally, whatever he needed in the state or at the federal, he could have got it and left us. Senator George Akume is busy at Abuja, but he's busy making sure that the foundation of the strategic partnership produce result, and that result serves the people of Benue State. And all of you who are here, when you go home, start the strategic partnership in your communities. They say they have money. That money belongs to us. God will not allow them to use the money and defeat us. You cannot steal people's money and go and use the money against the very people. If they do, God will show them the wrath of God. And we have pastors here, we have warriors here, and our leader is a warrior in the Bible himself, and me. When I realize that anything he needs is from the Bible, I have joined him. I have started fasting. Though I don't do 6 to 6 fasting, but he can admit I'm managed to 12 o'clock. And my brother is here to always give us the cover. I'm not yet back, but I am very, very, very sure that I'm knocking, and it will not end this month. His Excellency will call the party chairman and say, this guy has tried. Mku, he has tried. Give him a place to sit and be among you. I thank all of you to keeping faith with His Excellency. I know the financial contribution he has been making. I thank all of you. Bemba is my younger brother. I will show the lead. I am going to deposit 1 million with His Excellency. Let's do something. I will liaise with Abamora and others. Let's buy him a new car. I will give my own to His Excellency. Nothing is too small, and I believe Professor Tiavia will do. All of us who are aspirants will do. And I will talk to those who are in my camp, who have not yet come back, to do what happened yesterday. His Excellency has been a governor. Nothing of such thing has happened. That is when you see a pure man of God on the throne of God. A pure man of God will not go burning people's properties. A pure man of God knows that life belongs to God. He will not constitute a team to take away people's homes, to destroy people's lives. You will know the difference when the time comes, 2027, who God will answer. I already know who God will answer. I don't know who will lead, but I know that with His Excellency leading, God is, and with Senator Akume, they are on this partnership. The partnership is not for self-enrichment. It's that Benue is under slavery. And they are trying to prevent what happened in 60s to 64. Benue has left violent politics. And during the time of Otom, there was nothing like young boys parading around. He didn't like it. I will not like it. And I believe most of my brothers will not like to do thorns. Lastly, we're a living example in Kasinala, where thugs, the Sankara area, where thugs were used. An election were won. But after the election, what has happened? The rich area of Sankara is now no-go area. Now these people are trying to spread the whole of this nonsense across the whole state. Where are we going to be served? It is better for us to fight it. And to fight it with the help of God to stop violence engulfing the whole of Benue under the pretext of politics. We can do politics, but in the night we can eat as brothers. But where we say we do politics, and the brother who is in the other party should not greet the other one, it is one of the most stupid things any reasonable man will do. Politics can come and go, but our relationship as brothers keepers, as kinsmen, we will remain in that way. But the politics that has been brought now, that you cannot greet your own brother, your elder brother, if you are on the other camp, is an unfortunate politics that God should not allow it to stand. And we are the angels of God on this earth. We should go home and make people realize that we should never allow it to stand, because we cannot grow our children into violence. May I thank His Excellency, and I urge you to have a peaceful meeting. When I'm fully, I will be part of the meeting, but it may not last long. It may not last long. I am tired. I am tired of being on subject. When I say my uncles, my two uncles here, I know that they will talk to you, and it will not pass this month. That I will be shown my piece of land to sit and farm and eat. Good night, how are you? Thank you very much. I thank everybody. Let me take my leave so that you can do your PDP meeting. But it looks like the whole of inside my blood is somewhere like you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it.
We thank the former Attorney General of the Federation, the Minister of Justice, Michael Kase SAN Viana Yangeti, for that wonderful remarks. We want to welcome the Benue Cacus, PDP Caucus in the Benue State House of Assembly. Honorable Blessed Honor is here. Honorable Peter Oche, former member, is here. We also welcome the national aspirant of our party, the No Tenge Tenge, Engineer Tehile Kora Dutan. Sir, it's an honor to have you in this meeting. Welcome. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, will invite to deliver his remarks our father and a governorship aspirant, my Lord Bishop to Uja, who has just joined us. My Lord, it's your time to make a remark.
Honor His Excellency Dr. Samuel Otom and this host of great people. I will not say much. I will not say much. First of all, I think I am the newest member of PDP. And I think I joined PDP 4 weeks ago. And I joined it because things have become so bad that even the church has chosen to come out of the shadows and stand in the center for the land to be set free. I stand here because some months ago, the pastors in Benue State, in all the 23 local governments, they sent a delegation of 113 pastors to come and ask me to contest for the governorship and win it and help deliver Benue. And I'm here. And I'm a strong believer in PDP. I have been close to PDP for a long time. And this is where I will always be. Just to end, on Tuesday next week, this week, on Tuesday, all the pastors in the state are coming together to dress me and anoint me and hand me over to PDP. So PDP, get ready to accept the next warrior. Because when I start, you will wonder whether Nyamkume reaches the Nyamkume or there's another bigger Nyamkume. The reason I'm not speaking, you see, yesterday at Oshongo I didn't speak. Even today I'm not going to speak. Because I'm waiting for Tuesday, when the Christian church will hand me over to you. Then open your ears and heart and you will hear me. And you will see me. And you will meet me. And me, I believe in strategic partnership. But I believe PDP must win the next election. Forgive me, I'm a pastor, so join me to say PDP must win the next election. Can you say it to your neighbor and tell him PDP must win the next election? Because when you are not driving the car, you are at the mercy of the driver. All right. Okay. Please allow me to round up. So it's from Tuesday that you will begin to hear me. My last statement is this. You have heard the Honorable Kasi Ondaka, SAN. You have probably heard Professor Tavia and Dr. Loko and Ucha and all the distinguished men who have stepped out to be governor of Benue State. Listen to me, this is what I really want to say. And I'm going to say it briefly. All these men individually are qualified to stand in as governor of Benue State. These are people who have proved themselves in different areas and they can still prove they are all qualified. What I'm telling you is this. Two things. One, give me the nomination and PDP has won the election. And then number two, listen. When I become governor, all these candidates, I'm going to call them together. All these aspirants, they are brilliant people. They are knowledgeable people. They are good people. I'll call them together. And together, we shall fashion the direction. I will only provide leadership. We shall all work on it together. All of you here will work together. So my fellow aspirants, nobody is going to be irrelevant. Nobody is going to be chased away. We cannot run a government of one person that says yes. I won't add the other word. We cannot do that. And I'm trusting that we shall work together to put Benue, remove Benue from under the rug and put Benue on top. I was watching Rice television, and one of the young men was talking to one of the officers in Benue, and he said Benue was 36 out of 36 last year in the ease of doing business. Number 36 out of 36 in the ease of doing business. How is it that Benue is number 3 now in the new year? He didn't even understand the question. Because if not for magic, from 36, you come to 3. There's something wrong. We are going to change those things. And I tell you, we shall put Benue back on the map again. And I'm not going to say more than that. After Tuesday, even in your homes, you will hear me. And you will see it. God bless you. Your Excellency. Monsieur.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we thank Bishop Tol Uja for that wonderful remarks. We are going to now invite the state chairman of our great party, the PDP, Right Honorable Ezekiel Awulu Adaji, to make his chairman's opening remarks. The chairman, sir.
PDP! Power to the party! Your Excellency, this is my talk. It's very special.
Very special.
Okay. Your Excellency, the leader of PDP, Your Excellency, the leader of the rescue movement of Benue State, Chief Otom, we appreciate you so much. My Deputy Chairman, Chief Ashungu, all our governorship aspirants, the leader of G14, I greet you specially, and the leader of G9, I welcome you all. Your Excellency, the party called PDP in Benue State are very proud of you. You have made us proud. You have always made us proud. Our outing yesterday to go and bury the former state chairman of PDP was great. And we pray to God to replenish whatever you have spent on that burial. We also thank our strategic partnership, those who have contributed in making that joining a success. We thank them so much. I thank you all, especially the local government ESCO. I'm sure the local government ESCOs are here with their chairman. You are the generals. You are the one that has the local government. What we do here is to coordinate. And so you must take this message home today. The PDP have come to stay and have come to rescue Benue State. Our leader has explained to you all the litigation has been settled. And what is next now is preparation for election. He asks you to go and do zoning. We will monitor every aspect of your activities at your state, at your local government. If you do anything that is anti-party, we will revise it back. We will also meet at the state level and then give you details on how you go about it. I thank you so much. Let me use this opportunity also to condemn the attack on our consultancy on information, Chief Bengba. We must send a message to those who are behind it, that in this cycle of PDP, we have generals and we have field marshals. That nobody has the monopolies of violence.
So they must be careful. Let that be the last. And please, I will stop briefly and have a very little meeting with His Excellency. Day after, I will come with another announcement. Meanwhile, as I leave, I invite my deputy, Chief Ashungu, to come and hold this office for me for some very brief meeting. Thank you. Is Ashungu here? Or you are? So when I call your name, stand up now. How can chairman call your name and your assistant?
No, wait. No, they will respond. That is why you are going to be there. You're acting. You're acting chairman for 5 minutes. PDP! Just to make you comfortable, we don't want to prolong the meeting and keep you here unnecessarily. But I'm very happy. And I want Akasi here. I want you and the media people to take note that the entire leadership of PDP in Benue State is here. The 23 local governments are here. You have the list of those we invited. So let it be known. And so we're very happy with all the inputs and contributions that our leaders have made. And we'll stand with that. I want to assure you, for those of you who we had worked together, you know that I don't tell lies. If I don't see it, I won't say it. By the grace of God, the God I serve, when God made me governor, I stood with God to the end. The 8 years of my governorship, first of all, my motto was, in God we trust. We dedicated Benue State to God. And the devil cannot take that away from us. We remain committed. You heard somebody say it in Ugba that he has withdrawn from priesthood. He has derobed himself and handed over the castle to the altar people, that he had decided to go in full as a politician. And if you point at him, he will cut out your hand and eat it and drink water. Did you not hear it? Our people must know this is God's own state. This state does not belong to the devil. And we're not going to allow him. If we made mistake, we ask God to forgive us. The first mistake was bringing Uba to be a candidate. A man who could not win his ward. A man that they did mock election, mock primaries. He was number 4. And I came here and imposed him. God has taught me a lesson, and I have repented of it. I will never do that again. That is why all of you who are here, we have said it all. You go back, the timetable is out. Open your doors.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're still here at the outside broadcast unit of Agate Radio Television and still at the Benue PDP caucus meeting. And joining us right now to take a look at what's happening here and other matters is the former Attorney General of the Federation and an aspirant on the platform of the All Progressives Congress. I guess you're wondering, like I am, why he's here. I'm talking about Honorable Cacus on the San. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
So first of all, let's just start from the curious question. Why are you here?
Well, I came here because we have a massive rescue our leader is holding so all of us who are part of
Some of those reminders are
all
here.
that
We have packaged it here for all the local governments. Some of the achievements,
told them
not
that
all, but at least
our
be
concern
as
is that we should have
a Benue where you can do politics, where you can still relate normal with your brother. Even if your brother is not following you, you should be in a position to talk to him. A situation where if once somebody is not with you, cannot greet you, and anybody who is with you should not greet that person. Even in your family, I don't think it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I recall during the African time, you have Honorable Cacus was doing contesting against his immediate elder brother, the same mother, the same father. Was Akume's friend. They'll go back home. I met them in their house.
Local government will be handed over to them.
That's how it's supposed to be. It's a
They
terrible and then
will decide
it's
the destruction. But as we came
what
from all over
happened
the
in
place,
Sankara.
let whatever you're going to get here go back.
Should not encourage you to
Looks
take up
families
arms for politics.
of
Because after politics,
our
it
dear
becomes very difficult
state.
to control them.
All the monies that
That's
have
why
been
I have been
contributed here,
advising and
told you,
the government.
another person came and gave another one. So altogether it's 9
You may
million.
not be
I'm going to
from
add two
but
to the
silence
11 million,
is an admission. So
which will be distributed here.
to restrain them from
And
taking
according to
the
local
government.
governments and the
As
groups,
to the issue of government,
especially
people have
for
been
G14
government.
that came
I
here.
was a minister. and
So please,
I have left
G14 and
other
G9,
people have
G23,
passed.
if you want
You
to talk
can be a
about
government,
like G23.
whether you do
G23
4 years,
that
you
came
do
here.
8,
So,
one day you will
and
not be
other
government.
logistics
You cannot
that
remain
we
there
do.
forever.
So,
They must be
you will permit me
back
to go with the chairman and the
the
secretary, the financial secretary, the auditor, and treasurer. Treasurer. Let's go there. Why I shall be presiding over the meeting with all of you here. Once we come back and conclude the sharing of the money, we can share food. But once we finish here again, members of the State Executive Council, please let nobody go and begin to argue there with them. And leaders of G14 in the 23 local government, G23 in the 43, in the 23 local government will come in there for their food. So please, others will be served here. And as I said, because of what happened last time, so much food was cooked and ready, but it was disrupted. So today, everybody will have his own with his own spoon, and there is enough drinking water. So nobody should complain today again. So once again, thank you very much. So just wait for us. Let me go and hand over the money to our chairman and his officials so that we'll continue from there. So the meeting is not ended. Let everybody sit down. Everybody should sit down. Please.
But you
Give me
talked
that
so
bit.
much about the government.
So after the meeting, the chairman of the local government will collect their package.
What do you see, or what do you think will be done differently?
Thank you.
Come to pass.
The leader of our great party,
Not 1 inch
Chief
of land.
Dr. Samuel Uriah Tom Adurogo.
I don't believe in bringing people to farmers.
Please, PDP,
Say, Makoti, I
PDP,
will lawfully support the
PDP,
defend
please, the
themselves.
meeting is not over. I'm handing over
Hear
the
what I said.
microphone
I will
to the
lawfully
acting chairman who will
support
preside
the
beginning
people
from
to
here.
defend themselves.
Kai, Aleke, Aleke,
Wherever they are,
Tere Kuala.
I will never allow a situation where people move from Chatoga, from Kuma to come as refugees.
Aya, please. The meeting is still
I will
on.
follow what the governor of Bauchi said.
Hello.
Defend yourself. And he will lawfully support them. I will lawfully support the
Good evening,
within the permissible, constitutionally permissible right
members of the state working.
to defend themselves.
Please.
And people are not cultural state, and I will not allow a situation where people come to outside. If you want to do business, lifestyle is a business. You can do the business without encroaching on other people. I also support people who are in the state to open industry. I will partner with already existing companies in Benue like Aliko, Dangote, to ensure that there's no encumbrance on their business operations. Rather, they expand the business with a condition that the low and middle class people will be exclusively for Benue use.
You talked about majorly having a strategic partnership, meaning we are going against party lines to ensure that Benue is secured. All right, now bringing it back to the preparations for 2027 general elections. The current 2026 Electoral Act, it is a call back to your people. Go back to my people, see what they have to say, and they are the ones doing the endorsement. What is it? What are your expectations for this act?
When the time comes, the partnership will choose one of the political parties, and all of us will go there. If the partnership say, well, let us feed an APC candidate, everybody will go to APC and ensure that the right thing is done. If we feel it should be PDP, then all of us who are in APC will join forces with the person who is nominated under the partnership with PDP for purpose of having a peaceful election. But the main goal of the partnership is that let us do politics the way we were taught. Let's do politics the way it was done in Benue and let everybody be part of the business. And if you are even not part of the business, you should be allowed to do your work peacefully.
So with this said, Benue is accepting the current electoral act, the 2026 electoral act.
There's nothing, that is a law. It is passed by our people, so there's nothing we can do. We accept it.
How much have you braced yourself for this particular?
What do you say?
How much have you braced yourself in preparation for it?
Well, we are going for convention. Things will take shape immediately after the group convention. We will know where the partnership is going. Things will take as soon as the convention is there.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate it.
Your Excellency, please proceed.
Yeah, thank you. I humbly seize this opportunity Tonaico.
See.
Kitty on the air, and day yours ga. On the question, it's here, guy. Okay, yeah.
Partnership. Yes, that word, we will definitely get used to that word. So we'll keep hearing that word, strategic partnership. But like he said, it's as time goes on, after all the deliberations, and we get to that point of choosing someone, that is when we'll understand what this is all about, because a lot of intrigues are at play right now. And of course, like I said earlier, he's not here alone. We also have other aspirants on the platform of the APC also joining this gathering. It will interest you to know what the gathering is, by the way. It is the expanded caucus meeting of the People's Democratic Party here in Benue, happening live in Makudi. And Agate Radio Television is covering this event live. We also have from the APC, Dr. Pius Ukeima Kuta and Honorable Matthias Buwan, and a lot of other people, people here from the other divide coming to make sure that this event happens. And the clamor or the call for a strategic partnership comes to reality. And so much has been said this afternoon. I don't know if Patience has been listening, but so much has been said. And one thing that remains constant is the fact that together we can, make Benue better. That's what a lot of people have been saying. What we need is unity. What we need is coming together for the future. And everyone thinks that we can only do this if there's unity. It just reminds me of what they used to teach us way back when they say when you come together, it's harder to break a people than when you are separated. Patience?
All right, I think with what the Honorable Minister said, it helped answer my question, because I actually wanted to understand the idea of what they were talking about. All right, we have another guest who is coming to join us shortly, and we'll be having a chit-chat with him to understand all that is happening here at the expanded caucus meeting of the People's Democratic Party. Good afternoon, sir.
All right, and joining us right now is an aspirant on the platform of the PDP. So we've talked to you a while back. You're back here again today, Professor Dennis Tiavia. It's good to have you join us again here. And this time we're here for something else today. It is the expanded caucus meeting of the People's Democratic Party. And right here is where everything is, setting the tone for what is going to happen in 2027. What do you think about what's happening here today?
Well, first of all, I can clearly see victory. The people have come in large numbers from all the 23 local governments of the state. And our leaders have spoken, we the aspirants have spoken, and we all agree on doing what is good, what is acceptable to the people, and what is that can promote development. Our leader, Chief Dr. Samuel Odom Nyankume, the Benue, the one of Africa, he said that he is not going to impose a candidate in PDP. According to him, what made us lose election in 2023 was because the candidate was imposed by him. You sincerely, I was the #1 person that was nominated by our people. The man who was chosen by Governor Otom was #4. And the people of Benue never liked an opportunity to choose the person they have chosen. I believe that if I contested as I was chosen by my people, there is no way Alia would have beaten me, because I had the credentials, I have been close to government, I have known about development, I have worked as a consultant in development, not only in Nigeria, but in other countries of the world. And I was ready and eager to come here and help the people of Benue. I was not going to build new houses. I was not going to start any business. I was not going to do anything but use my skill as a development expert to develop Benue. And I was not given the opportunity. But thank God that I am contesting again. And I believe that if there are people who are better than me, and if the people choose such a person,
please, this meeting is still ongoing.
Just like
if we come all the way from our local governments to sit here and make noise,
I am
sorry
strong
we may not
believer
take
in
anything
God,
back home.
and
It
I
is
know
important that we listen to all the
no
speeches
one
that are being made
can
here,
have power
so that at the end of the day, we
by
can go
God.
back and have something
So
to
even
tell our
people
people
who are the
are
best
not here. Everybody in this state is
Nigerians
aware of this
cannot
meeting,
just be voted
including
as president
those
of Nigeria.
bringing people.
And when Trump
They
selected him
welcome Honorable
an
Dr.
appropriate
Scott
time
Aduba,
to
is a
become
member aspiring for
the president
Federal House
of
of
the US.
Representatives.
So the
And
same
let's also
God
welcome
is not
Dr.
dead. The same God is alive, and I think He will select an appropriate person in Benue who will positively affect Benue in terms of development, because what is going on now is completely wrong. Let us even look, if you live in Benue, most streets that are good are being repaired. Now we repair only things that are bad, but in the present government we will see a street that is very good, and then they will start digging it, and almost the whole of Benue is blocked. There is chaos in this state. There is dust everywhere, and this is a very primitive way of thinking of development. When you are developing, you do one street and another, and don't inconvenience the people. Because when the people are inconvenienced, they will only give cases of government. Developing and carrying of streets and roads is what every person likes. But it should be done properly, one after the other.
You talked about, I heard you talk about you contesting at a point, and now currently you're an aspirant. With what is happening, of course, INEC has not officially said campaign should start, but we know there are preparations on the ground. With the current Electoral Act giving directive of the primaries, the direct primaries, are there things that you feel you need to that are supposed to be done or needed to be put in place in preparation for the 2027 election?
Yeah, where our leaders or our leader has just announced what is needed to be done. First of all, we need an e-membership. So very soon there will be guidelines for this e-membership. Then we will also have a convention that is being arranged for Abuja on the 29th of this month. When the convention finishes, they will come back and start the process of selecting candidates. And the candidates will be selected based on number one is to have direct primaries. Direct primaries is that every card-carrying member of the party will have the opportunity to vote a candidate of his party. Or there will be consensus. Everybody within the government, within the party, will agree that this candidate won. Then that is the consensus. And days have been given when primaries for State House of Assembly
to create a new party without a name.
On the 9th,
Can you hear me?
Federal House of Assembly and the Senate.
We're still live here.
To the governorship.
So, on that note,
will be for presidential.
I think I earned my contribution to this great stakeholders meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that eloquent speech by Dr. Lahazemi, the leader of G14.
The e-registration with all
I am very, very disappointed with the manner in which most of you are doing here. We have carefully selected intelligent, good people of Benue State.
Only members of the party will vote. You cannot just carry people from the market who are not members of the PDP to come and vote. When we have done the membership registry and we have it ready, then we'll be ready to go on.
Thank you for your time.
What are you going to take?
Thank you.
You see how you run your meeting in your places? We are very much, I am not happy with what most of you are doing here. Shimatale, please, I'm not happy with you. sit down. Please. Please. Go ahead.
Like the deputy chairman has said, it is wrong that we disrupt the meeting when he is presiding. It's enough disrespect if we continue to make noise. May I invite to make the remarks on behalf.
Thank you very much.
We thank Elijah Amali, the leader of G9 in Benue, for that brief remarks. Please, let's appreciate the good people of Zonsi. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please, this meeting is becoming too disruptive. Please, we want to hear, as an individual, he is qualified to make a remark at this meeting. And so, with the permission of the acting chairman, I invite to make a brief remarks His Excellency Chief Mike Nku, our elder statesman. Sir, it's on time.
PDP! Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have much to say, but I want you to say that PDP is alive! PDP is alive! Is it not true? Is it not true? That is what we're all here to remind ourselves. Because so many people have said so many things. But today, I'm glad that I've seen this large cloud to prove to everybody, all the doubting Thomases that have said and condemned PDP as a dead party. Are we dead? We're not dead. We're alive. I want to thank you for coming. One of the things I want to say is that the level of insecurity in Nigeria, but particularly in Benue State, is completely unacceptable. I want to send this message to whoever is in charge of Benue State. We are dying on a daily basis. It is not acceptable. Last week there was trouble in the Jatoka. So many people were killed. Nobody has heard about it. I am told that the government doesn't want people to even hear that such a thing is happening. This is evil. This is satanic. Well, I'm believing and trusting God that the Jemba people were aligned with the strategic partnership that is going on, and will take over the governorship and restore Benue to its old state. Thank you very much, and God bless.
We thank our father, Chief Mike Nku, for that remarks. Before I proceed, let me welcome my good friend, the national president of Idoma Youth Worldwide, Mr. Magaji. Magaji, where you there? Where's Magaji? Come here, we want to see you. Idoma Youth Worldwide is not a small thing. PDP chairman Boko local government, please violate them to the hand and leader also on the way.
Part of the world, like the Bible says, even Jerusalem, because another part of the world.
We want to invite to deliver a remark on behalf of the women, the PDP women in Benue State, the state woman leader, a person of Honorable Mrs. Alice Albert. Ma, it's on time. Please, the state woman leader is there to deliver a remarks on behalf of the women.
PDP! Power to the women! All women folk in Benue, the great Nigerian women, we are here to take over. Of women in Benue State, we are women in Benue State, we are here to say we are strongly behind PDP. Our DNA is PDP, and we are ready to fight in our back, some in our back, sometimes back. That time some of us were not born. PDP members,
and still here at the expanded caucus meeting of the People's Democratic Party. And we have the privilege to speak to some distinguished persons here this afternoon who have in one voice told us that unity is key. The progress of Benue is key. Whatever is happening today is just to make sure that at the end of the day, Benue gets the win. It's not about individual interest, it's about the future of Benue State. And patients say, okay, this is not just about me, this is about the progress, this is about the future of Benue State. What do you think?
Had, of course, everybody feels okay. This is a different party. It's tug of war. We see each other and then we come at each other. But hearing from them, it's looking like okay. This is a notion that there is, but this is the reality. And that was why I said okay. I was glad they were able to explain what the strategic partnership was all about. And everyone who has come here has always projected Benue first and humanity. So if we have a society where humanity is first, I think it's going to be a safe place for us. So let us get to see how the coming days, the coming weeks and years will be for Benue and Nigeria as a whole.
Politics that is going on. One will only have to wait and see, definitely. All right, we'll join the proceedings here at the event and bring you more people to talk to this afternoon who will tell us exactly what's happening here and more. Please don't go away.
And have returned. The membership cards were in Taraba or in some communities where Fulani experts have taken over. Let us ensure they vote where they register where they are staying now, so that they will make use of their votes. To the leaders of this party, the youth of this party are solidly behind you. They are going to ensure the primaries in the states goes on without issues. We are also going to ensure when campaign starts, we will follow our candidates to wherever they are going to ensure they are not harassed, they are not intimidated or molested by these agents of Satan. So once again, the youth of this party are willing to support, to work, and to ensure PDP comes back to power in this state in 2027. We also ensure PDP has more National Assembly members. We will make sure at the State Assembly, PDP is also the dominant party. And the only way we are going to do that is to ensure that we have our PVCs. So the youths have already started and they are going to ensure that we register with INEC massively so that we make sure our party comes back to power in 2027. PDP! PDP! With
All right, still here and joining us to discuss the happenings here at this event. We have Honorable Terry Damsa. He's an aspirant for the House of Representatives. So good to have you join us.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Okay, let's start with what is happening here this afternoon. There are talks about strategic partnership. There are talks about unity. There are talks about preparations of the PDP towards 2027. What do you make of all of this?
Well, this is beautiful. Very strategic of the leader of the party in Benue. Thank you very much, sir. Governor Samuel. And other well-meaning and also his twin brother, the former commissioner for land survey and solid mineral, also contesting on the same seat of Makudikuba and Federal Constituency. Honorable Bernard Aodavi Udenge is also here. Now we're seated as we wait for the leaders to come out.
All right. And of course, the leader of the party, Chief Dr. Samuel Tom, was talking about the preparations of the PDP towards 2027. And I just thought about the happenings within the party as we head towards 2027. Do you think the party is at the right junction when we talk about politics in Nigeria?
Yeah, so the party is at the junction at the moment. All the litigations have been addressed with the sound ruling of the appeal court. Only one leadership of the party is the dates for our national convention has been announced. It's going to be 29th and 30th of this month. And then the membership registration starts on Monday. Then the party primaries on the 2nd of May. And then we'll go into general elections. So the PDP is at the strongest at the moment. Yesterday, I accompanied our leader, Governor Samuel Otom, to Shongo for the burial of our former chairman and Aloysius One. Like Michael Andaka said, there was an entourage of over 300 men. That's a show of strength. And then today, you're here, you can see what has happened. So PDP is not
Thank you, Toshi.
PDP is stronger than it has ever been at its best moment. And so we're prepared for 2027.
Going by the direct primaries, what are the plans with these persons who ought to register to bring a representative? What are the plans? What are the undergrounds and modalities you are doing to make sure that this works in the favor of the party?
Okay, so before the amendment of the Electoral Act, there were three ways for primaries. You had the direct primary, the indirect, which is the collegiate form, and then the consensus. So what has happened is the amendment has taken out the collegiate form of primaries. So now you have consensus and direct primaries. So like our leader has said, his preferred option would be that we have a consensus. The leadership of the party will determine a set of criteria and then match the candidates to that set of criteria and make a determination. Now where that doesn't work, and then we can do direct primaries. Now this e-registration gives you a sense of those who are qualified to do the direct primary. So once they're registered and they have the electronic card, where you go for direct primaries, it's like a general election. It's just that this time around it's restricted to the party. And so we can select our representatives and then present
So the people who ought to be members of this party to be able to participate in the
No, so my advice to PDP members is you must not miss this opportunity. Because if you don't do the e-registration, you are disenfranchising yourself. You will lose your capacity to determine who represents you. Yahoo be John do a pero que la yaga. Yahoo be John do a pero que la yaga. Do a shenange, Darute, oh, you do a shenange, Darute, oh, Mazava. Do a shenange, Darute, oh, you do a shenange, Darute, oh, Mazava. Oh, your way, Jawang, oh, out of it, oh, Shawo, Majaga, Mano, my younger Gamazage, no, Morogua, my younger Gamazage. My younger guy, Massage no Morogua, my younger guy, Massage Pela, my younger guy, oh, they by the Juma Jumo, Yang Bango, Yang Bango, Yang Bango. Yahoo be John do a quero que la yaga. Yahoo be John do a quero que la yaga. Do a jenenge, Darote, oh, you do a jenenge, Darote, oh, Matava. Do a jenenge, Darote, oh, you do a jenenge, Darote, oh, Matava. Oh, your way, Jawang, oh, out of it, oh, Jawo, Matemago.
Thank you, Joshua Dansas.
Bajabu to Magaya, your way, Nemago. Thank you, don't want with Nemago. Yago to Magaya. Otoma with them out, Otom de Magaya, Otom de Mao, Drogo, with them out, Otom to Magayana, de Mao, Otoma with them out, Otom de Magaya.
Thank you.
Okay, right now we are with another personality this afternoon at the expanded caucus meeting of the People's Democratic Party, Honorable Conrad Duta. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, let's just talk about what's happening here this afternoon. Let's start from that, from conversations about 2027 elections to what PDP members should expect going into that election, their preparations for it and all that. What's your take on what's happening here this afternoon?
You see, I am, first of all, I'm excited by what I see today, by the volume of the kind of traffic you are seeing here today. It clearly shows, it gives you an indication. PDP is strong. Hold the traffic. That's why for quite some time, most of us have been campaigning to try to pull the party together. The voices are strong. The voices are strong. People are excited. The people are energized. Stakeholders come to identify with the party and work with them, strategic partnership. I think it's a good omen, for the PDP as a party.
Okay, I'm still talking about the PDP as a party. You aspired to be the top person of this party. You just said you did that so you could galvanize, bring people together and look towards victory for the party. What are your thoughts as someone who has contested for the top position in this party, the strength of the PDP going into 2027?
You see, the performance of the APC-led administration in Benue and on the larger scale in Nigeria in itself is a campaign for the PDP. What we need to go out in the field is to remind our people of the suffering they are going through. There's nothing you can say. Everybody is buying fuel, everybody is going to the market, everybody has children in school. So it is only for us to remind them of our shared experience. So I am not particularly interested in running for any position on the platform of the party at any level. I am more interested in having the PDP win House of Assembly seats, win House of Rep seats, win senatorial seats, and win ultimately win the governorship of Benue. And all what we can do now is to continue to pray or probably even at the national level. It's a mistake in itself. I have not been to Makurdi. We pray that the government should be able, to fix our roads back. But we'll be even more excited if he doesn't. So everything is working, in a way that suggests that the people now, apart from the APC, sure that our leaders will be able, to give us